So hello everyone. Once again, I'm back. I'm here to go over um, my first day of driving school. First and foremost, this school is awesome. I really needed this. This is probably the only way to go when it comes to getting into this business, unless you are working with companies and trainers or personal friends who have access to tractor trailers, um, and all the information that comes with it. But, like if you want to drive a tanker, you want to make sure that you get your endorsements, which means your knowledge towards driving with a certain tag, whether that's, gasoline or oxygen, any of those vehicles that have that placid on the side of it with dangerous gases and chemicals, stuff like that. You need a hazmat. So that's an endorsement. So back to the class. So I love it. A lot of information. Now, I'm 35 years old, and I haven't been in a classroom in a really long time. I dropped out of high school when I was 17, and I haven't been back since. I did get my GED, but that was, kind of forced down my throat, kind of. I was incarcerated, and it was either sit in a jail cell or go to a classroom and basically just sit down and try to beat the test, and that's what I did. So it wasn't like a teacher's trying to help you get information into you, stuff like that. So you got to think about that you haven't been in a classroom in a long time. But with that being said, the staff here is really trying to help you get it. I know it's a business, they're getting money for you being here, but you paid money to come here. So this is your money. So whoever is here, you better use them, and use them as much as you can, because it's your money. You spent it. This class costs somewhere around 10 grand, and you better get every penny out of it. So I went around yesterday, shook hands with everybody that I saw, introduced myself, and got their name and title, and basically, what can you do for me? That's just how you have to do it. Try to obtain every piece of information that's coming across, because what I learned yesterday is that you now have access to all the information that you need to beat the tests. It's up to you to get the information. So they're gonna give it to you. You just gotta hear it, and you gotta take it in and try to absorb it like a sponge. And if you get stuck or it's just not working, um, get in touch with them. Tell them, hey, I'm having a hard time figuring that one out, or I just don't quite understand that. Why is that? The more questions you have, the more answers you have, the more you understand what you're talking about. Because you don't want to just sit there and just listen and half get everything, and then, you know, be shocked as to, well, I paid for this class. Why didn't I get anything? Why didn't I pass the test? Why am I not driving a CDL? So, keep that in mind. It's your money. You're spending it for the class if that's what you're doing. And so they're here for you. Use them. We went over a lot of things yesterday. There's 3 tests from what I heard. First test is general knowledge. It's the biggest test. It's got like 50 questions on it. It's a big test. A lot of information, but a lot of it is common sense. If you sit in a class and you listen to her, well, I say her because my instructor is a female. So if you listen to the instructor talk, and go over the information, you're going to hear all the different types of common sense that they have. So common sense, listen to everything. Second test, I think, is air brakes. Third is hydraulic brakes. So class A is all 3. Class B is is the general knowledge, and I believe the air brakes, if I'm correct. No, the hydraulics. Yep. So it's general knowledge and hydraulic brakes. But when you add the third to it, you then have a CDLA. So the other, when you do the two of them, you go in for the general knowledge, you'll have a CDLB. But if you do all three, you'll have CDLA, and that's what you want. That's what you want to be able to drive, whatever comes your way. So I'm going in about 15 minutes. Check out day 2 of the class. Just remember, when you're doing a full day class, it's a lot of information being crammed down your throat. So, if they have to slow down, raise your hand, let them know, hey, I just got to catch up. I just got to catch up, because you don't want to miss anything. It's that question, that topic that they go over that you're not paying attention to is the one that's going to jam you. And that's just my luck anyways. So, talk to you guys soon. Hope you liked the video. If you have any comments, questions, please feel free to write it down and let me know. All right, talk to you later. Bye.